Hi, so I'm going to show you new programs. Now the old name was Mappy, now new name is called mapdeck. And before we had Mappy and wavedeck separately. Now this mapdeck program has map and wavedeck as well, and you'll see it on the screen here. So first of all, I'm using two computers here, as you guys do in your lab. So this computer is connected to L34, and this computer is showing the screen for the subject. Okay, and it's the same as before. Now the answer is ready. Okay, so now I'm gonna run a mapdeck program on this other computer here. So I'm gonna run it here. So why? Okay, first of all, Dancer should be running on the other side. So now while Dancer is running, I'm gonna run mapdeck here. So mapdeck is here on this computer. Now look at the screen here. So now I incorporated a few screens for Mappy here on just one screen. So I hope that's okay, but it may look a little busy, but actually if you look at this closely, it's not too bad. I hope it's not too bad. We have settings for different rates here, and the ABC, and equalizer here, and channel selection here. And also bottom here, there's a range, screen range. We can there's buttons we can actually save settings and then retrieve really easily. So first of all, a few changes here. Here contrast, what I call contrast now. This is the thing we used to call personality. I like contrast is better. It's a little less personal and more, seems like more objective. Whether or not contrast is really scientifically valid or not, it doesn't really matter here. I think contrast is just neutral, is fine. So contrast is what we call personality. So A is default frequency map, frequency boundary. B is the new thing that you guys did, and C is another setting that you gave me. And density is number of maxima. A is 8 max, B is 10 max, C is 12 max. We all know that. Base, travel, equalizer here is the same thing. Now, anyway, in this case, right now there's no maps data is opened yet. So the first time when you do it, you're gonna open up the new setting. I assume that you have already created the saved setting files. And I do have here, but you need to actually do that separately from this. So now I'm gonna just press F10 to open settings. So if you press F10, it looks like this. So here, oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention. ACE. So here, if you press F10, then there's a space you can put the computer name of the other computer, the computer connected to L34. Here in this case, the name of this other computer is this something GCBY something, so it is there. Anyway, that is ready here. And now press this button, says retrieve save settings. Press this, then there's settings that I already prepared. If I just press anything like test A, something called test A, then it's this, and press OK. So actually, if I open up settings file, then what happens is it stores the map files, name of map files, and the directory, the location of map files. It shows that, but actually, notice that these map files are the file name or directory name of the other computer that runs the Dancer. So here it says D something, but that is actually this computer. Okay, so press OK, and Yes, now, yeah, this has new feature that you requested, and I was really glad to make this happen. So basically, this feature allows us to save the settings that they have on the screen, and assign each setting here in one of these buttons. So there are 4 buttons to use for save and retrieve saved settings. Here, so say maybe what we have on the screen, I want to save it for future use. Then here, just press this camera, and then you have this. Then just name it something like if I want to maybe name it 900 and maybe CC because it's CNC, then just 900 CC. And then here, which slot you want to save in. So because we have 4 buttons, you just pick whatever button that you'd like to. So I'm going to choose slot 1 and OK. And you see that here. Maybe different setting if I want to pick 500 and maybe BA with maybe this different setting, even maybe just one out here, and I'm gonna save it here, and in maybe 500, maybe BA, like this, and then where to save in slot number 2. So slot number 2 here, okay. Then now if you click this first button, then it goes back to first setting, or second button, right? So now with this, we can play back and forth, play sentences again, and save settings before and save setting new setting and things like that. So we can do that. So that's really easy. For WaveDeck, now WaveDeck is part of now WebDeck, so it is not the separate program. If you just run mapdeck, then WaveDeck will be here. Just press play button, then it'll be the same as before.
The streets are narrow and full of sharp turns.
First and second now. Third, fourth, fifth. After that, you see that. Now, these smiley faces, weird smiles, weird faces. Now this is in separate window. Okay, so that now once all the 5 sentences have been presented, this shows up. Then they can press any button that they would like, and then submit. And then they can either replay the same 5 with different settings, or just press play and then continue down.